Alexis Nunes alongside Stevie Nicol looking at some Europa League action. Stevie, Arsenal fans like our good friend Paul Mariner, they love a roller coaster of emotions, don't they? But Arsenal through to the next round in the Europa League. They love some Europa League football, don't they? At the expense of Benfica, but it was looking dodgy at some point, Stevie. But the Gunners, how significant of a win is this for them, considering if they had crashed out now, it probably would have been season over, considering there's not that much else to play for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to me, top four is definitely the question, and so really their real challenge is this Europa League. It started well when they go ahead, no surprise. Saka and Aubameyang. I mean, it's kind of the chicken and the egg, isn't it? Because Aubameyang's got 2 goals, but really you'd have to say Saka is the man of the match. You know, he set both of them up. First one, a beautiful pass in behind, and it's a beautiful finish from Aubameyang, and everything's sailing along. 1-0. Benfica not causing that many problems. Unfortunately, from then on, Mr. Dani Ceballos stepped in, and a couple of bad decisions from him cost them 2 goals. First one, a poor free kick he gave away, edge of the box in the first half. Beautiful finish from Goncalves. And then the second half at 1-1, everything to play for. A horrible attempt at a header back to Leno, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. So again, through a good finish from Rafa Silva. So that means Arsenal have 2 goals to score. I personally didn't see them getting them. Other than that first Aubameyang goal, they hadn't really looked as though they were going to break Benfica down. But I tell you what, boy, was that wrong. Tierney, beautiful left foot strike across the keeper in the bottom corner, gives them hope. And then minutes ago, Aubameyang from a beautiful ball from Bukayo Saka makes it 3-2. And there's just not a time for Benfica to rally. So, yes, you're right, a topsy-turvy game for Arsenal fans. But in the end, probably a deserved victory.
In the end, a deserved victory indeed for them, and they do march on in the Europa League. But of course, there has to be a bit of a post-mortem following this one. And even though in the end they did get what they want, a lot of the troubles, Stevie, I suppose you could say, in this match that they went through were really self-inflicted. So do those pose more of a concern now for Mikel Arteta going forward, considering I'm sure now that they've gotten this far, they want to go ahead and win this competition?
You know, as a coach, you will take individual errors over your team getting opened up, because one's a lot easier to fix than the other. If teams are slicing you open, everybody's out of position, then that's a biggie. But if it's just down to an individual who made 2 bad decisions, 2 poor choices, then that's way easier to fix. So at the end of the day, it's nothing structural, shall we say. It's down to a couple of individual mistakes, and any coach will take that for sure.
And then we keep saying, I mean, we said it last year in Arsenal's run in the FA Cup, when I think in the semi-finals we probably didn't expect them to progress to the final, given the fact that they had to go up against Manchester City. But they are really a cup team. They know when to put together a brilliant performance to get far. Anything that you've seen so far in the Europa League from Arsenal, and even tonight, that suggests that they could go straight ahead and win this whole thing?
Well, I think we've already spoken about them in this game. That's Aubameyang and Saka. Deadly duo, no question. One supplying and one finishing. If they can keep these 2 guys fit and at their best, then they can score goals. Saka can make chances, and Aubameyang can put the ball in the back of the net. So if those 2 stay healthy and fit and keep their form up, then yes, Arsenal basically can win games with those 2.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.